Hey guys, thanks for stopping by and checking out what I've been up to with collecting a bunch of horror movies and horror movie related collectibles and things. So first up, I'm going to show this cool soft vinyl toy that came from Mondo. So this is awesome. Thankfully, I was able to get my hands on one. Wanted to get after this red and gold blend variant here of Pulgasari, right? Infamous Godzilla knockoff monster. So, pretty cool. My camera will focus. Hopefully someday this movie will receive a nice collector's edition. Maybe it doesn't have to be When Pigs Fly. I don't know. Very nutty story behind this movie. So anyway, that's that. Had to get one of these. So that's that. Yeah, let me move this out the way. And then I will get this replacement disc out the way. From Arrow, a replacement disc from the Donnie Darko UHD disc 1. So glad I made note of that and didn't forget that. I've got another replacement disc coming from Full Moon, which is what movie is that? Naked Girl, Murder in the Park. I forget why that one needed a replacement disc. I made note of it, but I don't remember. So I got that disc coming in, and I think there's one more. I try to keep track of these replacement discs. Anyway, next up is a cool tape I wanted to get my hands on just because I really love the cover art. Not necessarily the crappy company, but really good condition, and the cover art is really cool to display. So I had to get that for the video shelf, and the movie is awesome. That's Pigs. So that's that. And then while Gorgon Video is still kicking around, I hope they manage to stick around longer. I don't know. They haven't really been active with putting more things out, new things. But while they still have their online shop available, I went ahead and took advantage of that and got myself, I'm not a big pen guy, but some pens I just have to have. So I went ahead and got this really cool Gorgon Video pen. They've got one of the coolest label logos ever. So that's that. And then I had to get one of these, I guess you could call them Disney style clamshell cases of the, just kind of an anniversary edition of these re-released tapes. This is the 90s cover art, which the 90s had some really cool cover art for the Faces of Death series. So very nostalgic. Had to get this while they're still selling these. They were sold out for a little bit, but these are back in stock, so that's awesome. It gave me a chance to get one. I wasn't going to get both of them because I just couldn't make up my mind. I already have this one that I've had for like a year now on the video shelf, and that is the 80s cover. Might have been like the second cover, because I know the very first tape they released, it was mainly black, and it just had like a skull on it, and I believe it had the band marked on it as well. So I couldn't make up my mind. I mean, I like both covers. So that's that. Even that out. I know. Okay. Now moving on. Let me straighten this out first. Okay, I'm getting there, guys. All right, and I'll get to the soundtracks. Next up is to an amazing, perfect movie, in my opinion, and that is for the believers. Just eerie, very atmospheric, creepy movie. So I got this soundtrack pretty cheap on eBay, secondhand, old soundtrack, in really good, decent condition. Just your plain Jane, black color, black record. Really cool. And that, I ended up getting another one of these here. So I've got some more room for a few more records. Next up is another bizarre, creepy little gem of a movie, and that's the Boogie Band from 1980. Awesome soundtrack. I had a lot of fun listening to this one. And the color of this record surprised me. I was just expecting it to be plain Jane black, you know, typical black wax. But it's this neon, really bright, almost transparent yellow. Really cool. And now I'll show you the insert, which is really cool. It just shows it's the cemetery in the background. You got that little spectral thing right there. Seen in the movie. So that's that. And then last, for now, is the soundtrack to Dead and Buried. A perfect, flawless movie. God, just oozing with creepiness. And I love the ending to this movie. It's crazy. It's a perfect movie. So I had to get this on record. And beautiful colors, vinyl. Which, I'll show this first, the insert piece. And then if I can, I'll show you the color record that I end up getting. I don't know if they're all the same, or there's, you know how they do like limited ones and several different colored ones. This is the one I got, which is, it's pretty. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to, hold on guys. Check that out. I'm not even supposed to be holding it like that. That's okay. That's pretty. So, get that. And then I'll try to put this back in there without wasting too much time. There we go. Oh, I'm starting to get professional with this one hand here. All right, that's that. That's the soundtracks for now. On to some books. More off the wish list. I don't have a big shelving unit, so I'm kind of gotta be picky with what books, but I'll probably end up getting another shelving unit years later, and I'll just be in the living room with that one. But first up is a really modest size book here, The Rough Guide to Horror Movies. Really small. This is something I would have loved to just tote in my backpack, back in the old high school days. This is really sort of I guess you could call a sneaky little sized book here. This is awesome, and it really is a rough guide. It's just your basic stuff, but I do love some of the write-ups that I was able to skim through and read. It's got some classics for sure. All of them are classics. Oh yeah, it's pretty neat. It's a neat little book, so I like that. Got that one secondhand. Next book is called Hidden Horror, a celebration of 101 underrated and overlooked fright flicks. If you guys want to pause that, you can read it. Got some Q the Winged Serpent there. That's awesome. I believe that's what that is. Yeah, it is. Society. That's cool. It mentions that. Season of the Witch. Awesome. Yeah, Q. Yeah, pretty cool stuff, guys. So glad to get this little book off the wish list. That's gonna be pretty fun. So hidden horror, and then this is a really cool one I had to get. Horror Noir, blacks in American horror films from the 1890s. I knew I was gonna mess that up. 1890s to present. I'll skim through this as best I can. Candyman. It was Oprah. So this is really cool. I'm sure there's going to be hopefully some movies that I'll discover I didn't know about, or I need to watch ASAP that I have and I haven't watched yet. So that's that. So Horror Noir. Next, and this is like a series of 3 or 4 of them. I got the monster one right now. This has got some weight to it. Fright Fest Guide, monster movies. Definitely digging the Parasite blended with the Brood. That's cool. Dimension. That's what it looks like. Okay. Let's see what I can do with one hand on this one. Oh, Frankenstein's Army. That's awesome. So it covers some newer movies. So that's great. Yeah. Cool. It's a Cabin in the Woods. That was a fun one. Splice. Love that one. So cool. Oh, that's an underrated gem right there. The Burrowers. Yes. That right there. You gotta have that movie. That's definitely a gem right there. So this is a cool book. I definitely want to get the werewolf one, and they have a werewolf and a ghost one. So that's that. We're gonna get to the movies. I'm getting there. Just a couple more books. That's why I wanted to go ahead and get the other books out the way on the previous video. I have volume 1. I wanted to get volume 2 of Shock Express, the essential guide to exploitation cinema. And that is freaking awesome. I forget which quote-unquote demons movie that one's based off of, like The Devil's Bell or something like that. I can't remember. Demons 5 or 6. It'll tell me in here. I gotta watch it with some of these books. Yeah, so cool. Shock Express Volume 2. So got those on the shelf now. And then we have Volume 2 and Volume 3. I have Volume 1, but I needed these other volumes here of the So Deadly, So Perverse. Volume 2 from 1974 through 2013. Troy Hayworth. Haworth. I'm saying that right. I'm not saying that right. Sorry, guys. There you go. I'll try and be careful flipping through some of this. There's probably going to be a little bit of nudity, so I don't know, guys. I really do got to be careful. Really cool. That needs to hit Blu-ray. I don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully soon. All right, that's that. All right, this is volume 3. This is the one I'm most interested in. This was the biggest one too, out of the 3 volumes. Volume 3, this is the Giallo style films from around the world. Yeah, volume 3. Got that Baba's Bay of Blood image right there. That's cool. This is heavy. This book is heavy. If you guys can read that out, I'm not sure if you can. And what's cool, I've already skimmed through here, like right off the bat, is it mentions a lot of the newer stuff. The Editor, Three Sisters, Giallo, a short film right there. That one was a cool one. I enjoyed that one. Yep. Faces in the Crowd, that's another cool one. Night Moves. Good stuff. Oh, I love that image. And the movie is awesome too, Schizo. So that's that. And then a big book of zombies. Zombies on film. The definitive story of undead cinema. Ozzy England. I'm not even going to try. I did try, but yeah, that's pretty tough. I'm not going to try publicly. And that is awesome. From House. That's a cool scene. That surprised me. I wasn't expecting that image when I flipped it in the back when I got this in. Okay, and then without the sleeve, you kind of just get that image right there. That's pretty sweet. It's the collage of recognizable, the iconic zombies. This goes all the way up to, what movie? World War Z, I believe. Yeah. Resident Evil. You gotta mention that one. At least the first one. Pretty cool. I'm trying to like handle this book with one hand. Okay. Next one is another one of those art books I wanted to get. The Art of Hammer. It's one of my favorite ones, the reptile. I ended up grabbing that Trick or Treat Studios mask. I had to get it, the reptile. So that's a fun mask. So I had to get that one. I'll show you guys once the room, the collectibles room is ready. I'll show you that reptile mask up close. And what's it look like without the... Going past 20 minutes. I usually don't go this long on a video because then it starts getting problematic for me. But hopefully with this new phone I can go a little longer. there you go, guys. This is awesome. That's cool. I have yet to skim through this book properly, look through this book properly. And that is it for this video, guys, and then I'm going to get around to the movies. So thank you for your time, guys. You guys are awesome. So I hope you enjoyed it so far, and yeah, later.